might know me from biology or chemistry classes, elementary school volleyball, or YouTube videos that have gotten over 100 hits. Life is dangerous, but your science class doesn't have to be. Come on, I'll show you the top 10 rules for science lab safety. If a lab calls for goggles, they must be worn during the entire period. Your teacher will most likely have a class set. Keep them organized. You may choose to purchase your own goggles. However, they must be standard ANSI Z87.7. These goggles are designed for complete coverage around the eyes. These goggles are also designed to go over the top of glasses. If you accidentally pour excess chemicals, do not pour them back into their stock containers, the containers that store the chemicals. They may contaminate the original and create a reaction. Chemicals need to be disposed of in a proper way. How to dispose of the chemicals will be instructed on the day of the lab. Usually, there will be a waste container. Sometimes you'll have to move lab equipment around the room. Carry all lab equipment and chemicals with 2 hands. Be careful with the equipment and treat them with respect. Please. Do not touch anything unless your teacher gives you permission. There are things in the classroom that belong to other people and are set up for other classes. If you get chemicals into your eyes, you will need to wash them out for 15 minutes at the eye wash station or at a sink. Please be sure to rinse with your eyes open. Locate your classroom sink or eye wash station now. If you do get chemicals on your arms or skin, you will need to wash the burned area for 15 minutes. Don't worry about making a mess. Please saturate the area with water. Please locate your safety shower now. Never smell a chemical directly. Instead, waft or fan the chemical's fumes to note the odor. Try this at home. Let the teacher know immediately if there's broken glass. The teacher will clean it up for you. This doesn't mean, however, that you get to go around breaking glass. Do your best to avoid such accidents. If there's a fire, the fire extinguisher should be used first. Can you locate it? Walk, don't run. Remove the safety clip. Point the nozzle at the fire and squeeze the handle. Please empty the extinguisher.
So, what is a fire anyway?
The answer lies in the fire triangle. Three things must be present at the same time in order to produce a fire: enough oxygen, enough heat, and some sort of fuel. If you take any of these three things away, you will no longer have a fire, and the fire will be extinguished. Essentially, fire extinguishers put out fire by taking away one or more elements of the fire triangle. Do not eat anything in the lab. There are some chemicals that we will handle in this class that can cause great injury and even death. Even if there is an edible food in a lab, like a candy, it may have been stored next to something in the science storeroom that could be harmful. The only time you may eat something is if I tell you it's all right to do so. Hand washing should be the last step of every lab. Frequent hand washing is one of the best ways to avoid getting sick and spreading illness. Wet your hands with running water, apply liquid soap, and lather well. Rub your hands vigorously for at least 20 seconds, and remember to scrub all surfaces. Rinse and dry. The touch of your hand makes my pulse react. Hi. As you can see, the world can be a dangerous place, but we can eliminate some of these risks by following the top 10 rules of safety. Enjoy your year, and see you in the lab.
Go red, triple R, the triple R sound. Wait, you gotta make sure that your lab is safe before you make a measurement. Scope out the space. Got your gloves pulled up, got your goggles on. Don't wanna be another lab experiment gone wrong. Go with the goggles, go with the gloves, go without food and spit out your gum. Go safe, and get into it. Go safe, scientists, no accident. You know the science lab can be a pretty dangerous place. Gotta wear safety goggles to protect your face. Just in case you still end up with stuff in your eye, you should know how to find the eye wash nearby. And as a matter of fact, know where the exits are too. Cause if a fire starts, you better know what to do. And you don't have to be a hero, try to break the mold. Be sure to follow all directions and just do as you're told. It reminds me of this time I was sitting in lab, trying to work through the experiment and give it a stab. When my partner started grabbing chemicals from the shelf, started mixing up some liquids with unusual smells. Before he could stop, it began to bubble up. In a couple of seconds, he was in deep, deep trouble. So maybe mixing crazy potions didn't go as he planned. He didn't follow the directions and he burned his hand. Ow. Wait, you gotta make sure that your lab is safe before you make a measurement. Scope out the space. Got your gloves pulled up, got your goggles on. Don't wanna be another lab experiment gone wrong. Go with the goggles, go with the gloves, go without food and spit out your gum. Go safe, and get into it. Go safe, scientists, no accident. It's lab time and you're balling on top of things. Hypothesis made the column what you wanna see. But hold up, because it looks like you forgot something. Before you pour, let me know what's wrong with this scene. Your eyes are wide open to take in results. Or get blinded by all kinds of chemicals. They could splash up and mess up your complexion. So keep it hot, yo, and don those goggles. The same goes for your fingers, your hair and your toes. No flip-flop, your kick should have the tips closed. Your fingers should slip through the wrist of some gloves. No acid contamination on your palm. And your nose, you gotta steer clear of chemicals or they'll burn your nostrils. And you kinda want those. Protect it, don't smell it, just waft with me, waft with me. Don't need no medics, just waft with me, waft with me. Hands over the flask, your nose hanging back, keep your nostrils intact, just waft with me, waft with me. Wait, you gotta make sure that your lab is safe before you make a measure.
Know where all these are.